It is not embarrassing to say, first, I am on my period. Why are we ashamed about something that happens naturally to us? Stop giving weird names to the vagina. I've had like 1,001 names. If we all raised our sons and daughters in a world where there's no period shame. Hi guys. Welcome to yet another minisode of Anita's Take. Today we are going to break down menstrual shame as we work around menstrual health that is coming up next week. Menstrual Health Day coming up next week. Let's go. So first, menstrual shame. What a concept. What a concept. Why are we ashamed about something that happens naturally to us? Are we ashamed about mucus coming out of our nose? Are we ashamed about spitting? We are not ashamed, but when it comes to menstrual health, we become ashamed because the one thing I think people have really sexualized with the female anatomy, that when it serves any other purpose apart from sexual purpose, we don't know what to do with it. We really don't know how to do it. It's disgusting when a woman bleeds through her vagina. It's not disgusting when she cuts her finger, is it? No. But yet it is the same kind of blood. It's not just rooted in our culture. Yes, it might sound more relatable with the African culture, but I can assure you, every girl all around the world has felt a moment of menstrual shame at some point in their lives. It doesn't matter if you're in a first world country or a third world country like mine. When you stain a skirt, you will feel some type of way, right? You can't walk around town with a stained skirt. I have heard about even women in parliament asking for more leave days because of their menses. But no, are we ready for those topics yet? Not yet. So menstrual shame, such a wild concept to me and many other women, is not just a cultural thing. It is a global thing that we all need to address, and we all need to just shake it off. It's just blood, and it's a sign that we are not pregnant anyway. You should be happy about that if you are, not expecting. Sorry, I don't mean it that way, but you get what I mean. The one thing we all need as women, as men, as a society as a whole, is to unlearn what exactly is embarrassing when it comes to our bodies. Everything is natural. Farting is natural. Bleeding is natural. Having diarrhea is natural. You can literally poop on yourself without knowing. It is natural. When it comes to the biological processes of the body, let's just keep it at that. It is a process and we have to go through. Luckily or unluckily for us women, every 28 days, we do have a period. For most of us, if you're not pregnant, that is, or if you don't have any other, things that can happen to your body. It is not embarrassing. Let us just start there. It is not embarrassing to say, first, I am on my period. Just saying that sentence when there are people around you, feel like, what do people think about me? What will they think about you? That you're on your period, that you're undergoing something natural to you. You go to a supermarket, you want to buy pads in a fungwa. It is like bundled up in 1,000 newspapers. Why? Because no one wants to know that, Anita is on a period. Oh, disgusting. Yet when we push out life, it is a miracle. Guys, can we be serious as a society? There's nothing embarrassing about the female body developing and doing its normal duties per se. We need to stop that. If someone has stained their skirt, be kind enough to tell them, you know what, you stained your skirt. Not be like, why? Guy, oh nah. Look at her. No, you're pointing fingers. It's not nice and it is not fair. And let me tell you, by the way, if as a woman we could control when and how that blood comes out, trust you me, we could have maybe scheduled it for a month and bleed for a month and live the rest of our year like that. But it's not like that. We can't control it. Literally, we can't control it. Another thing we can do is just call things as they are. Don't say it, oh, ninanyesha, I am on my period. Say it with your chest. I am on my period. Stop giving weird names to the vagina. I've had like 1,001 names. It is a vagina. And say it with your chest. It is my vagina and my vagina is bleeding. Maybe that's a bit graphic, which again is a problem. Why am I feeling like that's graphic? It's not graphic. It's there. Every woman has it, and we undergo this. Just say it to the chest and own it. Own your truth 1,000%. I am on my period. My vagina is bleeding. I might need this this and this sort of help during this time. Give it to me. Thank you. It is interesting how having some conversations is seen as very difficult conversations, almost a taboo even, to mention when you're on your menses, or ask. Probably some people even, it's hard to even ask their husbands to help out during that time. Now think of it. If we all raised our sons and daughters in a world where there's no period shame, you can say, oh, honey, maybe even to your son, yes, to your son, and say, honey, please rush to the shop to buy me some pads. Mommy's not feeling too well because I'm undergoing my periods right now. For the next 2-3 days, sitaki kelele kwa hii nyumba kwa sababu hizo vitu mbili. I don't want a lot of noise. Let me translate that. I don't want any noise in the house because emotionally I'm not okay because of my period. We can't keep on classifying it as, oh, those days, oh, she's on her period. Like it's a bad thing. That's the other thing. Stop saying it like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. And we do have a lot of emotional upset. Our hormones are all over the place. Please learn basic female anatomy for your children, for your daughters. We can't have daughters in the same houses as their fathers and they cannot say, Dad, help me out. You have to wait till mommy gets home to handle the situation. No, 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 no. We have to do better than that. Period shame ends with us. Period poverty ends with us. Learn to help someone around you. And when someone tells you something, you better help them and believe them. That's it. I don't want to shout at you guys too much today. But it begins with you. And like charity begins at home, female anatomical education and information should start at home, with the mothers sharing their stories with the children, with the husbands, dads also taking part of this and being part of it wholly and fully. I've talked a lot about periods, period shame and period poverty. Next week on the show, I am having the Gracie's Cup come over and show us alternative methods on how to handle our periods. We've heard about period cups and period discs and even reusable pads. But more often than not, we associate those kinds of things for some type of people. We're like, me. Because when I saw it, I was like, where is this thing going? So to demystify all those myths we have and ideas about period cups, period discs, and reusable pads, join me next week on Menstrual Health Day as I break this down with the amazing Michelle from the Gracie's Cup. See you next time. Kama cake, kama kawaida.